Ec45. Know the body, mind and soul. Soul to soul talk. Know the body, mind and soul. Life guiding conversations with Morai Amoro and Jenai Summer. When it's okay with you, Jenai, I would like to talk about the body being a vehicle for the soul, which you as an eternal soul received in order to experience the world, and in particular life on the planet Earth, spoke Morai Amoro, the messenger of love. There is always so much more to discover when I listen to you, Morai. And just now already, by talking about the eternal soul, you caught me already. Endless times did you explain to me that I am an eternal soul, and again, I forgot this. Don't you worry about this, Jenai. That's why I'm here, to remind you. And when you later learn to meditate, you will slowly get more and more familiar with that, which you really are, an eternal soul. Why is it so important, Morai? Explain it to me again. When you identify with Jenai, you refer to the body you are familiar with, how it looks, walks, does things in the world, but you forget the real you, and that the body is just there to let you experience life on the planet Earth. Morai, but I am experiencing life on the planet Earth. I know that, Jenai, but you experience in that life from Jenai, who thinks it is the body, and by doing so you lose some overview on why and how to take care of the body. The body is just loaned to you for some time, and for how long, you don't know. In order to respect this gift as a soul, or just as Jenai, you must know how to take care of it. And although that is very simple and easy, it is difficult at the same time. How so? When you like to take care of this body and you identify with Jenai, this taking care is directly linked to your education, how you were taught, and how you are conditioned. I am talking about really taking care of it and knowing what it needs and providing those needs. To keep this body healthy, vital and fit, you must tune into nature, which takes care of itself in a harmonious way. A plant, a tree, and an animal knows what it needs in order to live, and it knows what to do when not well. Morai, but I know that, for my body tells me when it is thirsty and when it needs to eat. I will go to sleep when tired, and when it is sick we could take care of it ourselves or go to a healthcare practitioner. Okay, Jenai. So I just repeat in different words and add a little. Is that okay? Okay, Morai, go ahead. This body needs food, water, rest, and I add sunshine, oxygen, motion, company, clothes, and shelter. However, Jenai, coming back to you saying I know when I'm thirsty, hungry, and sleepy. What are you going to eat? What are you going to drink? And is it that the body was naturally tired or exhausted from doing too much and prolonging the evening by watching movies, etc.? But I eat fairly healthy, drink lots of water, and do not spend too much time on my computer and the TV. Fairly healthy, you said. Great. But there are always ways to improve, isn't it, Jenai? Yes. Regarding the best sources of nutrition, we must look in nature and thinking about food before it came into the hands of people doing something with it. What comes fresh from nature in its natural form is the best food, easy to digest and giving plenty of energy. And I could go in details, which I do not want to do at this moment. Water we can get from freshwater rivers and springs or collecting rainwater. Sunshine from being in the sun, but not too long, or exposing it in the middle of the day when it's too hot. Oxygen we can get by being in the fresh air, and movement by moving about, playing and working. Company we have from the moment we are born, and during life we may want to select to be around positive-minded people, those who care. Shelter and clothes we receive in the beginning, and later in life through our profession we can take care of those ourselves. And there are many choices about the fabrics and the materials, and of course, location and the size of the shelter. The more and the bigger, the more you will have to work, and that may not contribute to the health of your body. So we feed the body with food and drink and go about things in the world, and here comes the basic question. Why and what, or what and why? Is it to please Jenai, who thinks it is the body, or to take care of the body in which the soul resides? I'm starting to get it, Morai, because what I think may not be the best for what the body needs. You got it, Jenai. And only when we see the body as a gift, we might take care of it better. And when we tune in to the universe and nature, we may be assisting the body better. The body has its life as long as the soul resides in it, and it will try to cope with all what we do with it and to it. We must not forget that the body is made from the elements of nature and part of nature, and will do everything to survive like a plant or animal. When we do not do proper things, it will give us some messages in the form of discomforts and signs. When we do not listen and we do not take proper action, it will showing symptoms that slowly change into illness. This is not a punishment, because it is asking for change and better action, but when not given, it will start consuming itself, and possibly it recycles itself in a painful way. This body is designed to move vital and flexible till the last day, and can die a natural death. But to have this experience, we must know how to take care of it. When we are too involved, and with this I mean when we identify with the body, we cannot properly take care of it, for we are in it and lose perspective. And for that we need a different point of reference. Let me give you a simple example, Jenai. Imagine you are angry and in an argument with someone, or you see someone else angry and in an argument with another person. In which of the two cases can you assist easier and better? In the second one, Morai. And why? Because I'm not involved. That is the answer. And this position you need as well to take better care of the body. As long as you do not know that you are an internal soul, you must imagine it, and by doing so you can look at the body, all its conditionings, cravings, acts and other things it is just used to. Where it is just used to. You see yourself as an internal light and get to know the body and really learn to take care of it. And nature can guide you how to do this. Maybe other people or even I can assist you, but you must learn from nature, because the body is from nature and made from nature's elements, just like the plants and animals, as I said before. Nature is harmony. In nature you can find all that you need for the body, and it is also your medicine when the body is not well. In nature you can see the guidance, as nature never hurries, and all is accomplished. Nature has its own time and clock. It works through cycles, and most of all, nature knows how to serve, and it serves everybody without discrimination. Nature is simplicity, and everything in it as well, but it is only when humans, being souls who think that they are humans, and human bodies start to interfere through identification. Morai, but how do we identify with the body? That is a very good question and a very simple answer. It is the mind who has the duty to let us forget that we are eternal souls. So the bad one is the mind? No, that is you who let the mind do this. I don't get this, Morai. When you forget the real you, the soul, the mind and the sense organs take automatically over. The mind is not the bad one, but must be stayed in control by the soul. Being in this body, we need the mind who assists us how to do things in this world. It provides us with the basic skills, but just like fire, which is a good assistance in life, as it gives warmth and can be used for heating things up, without keeping that fire in control, it can become very destructive. This is when we start identifying with the mind, the body, and the world around us, and when we let the sense organs and the endless desires run when and whenever they want. This is when we lose ourselves completely, like sitting in front of the TV and watching a movie and losing ourselves in the movie. To stay constantly aware that we are something else, an eternal soul, being momentarily on an adventure in creation, is a lifelong task of staying conscious. And as I told you already, don't you worry about this, Jenai. That's why I'm here to remind you. And when you later learn to meditate, you will slowly get more and more familiar with that which you really are, an eternal soul. It is getting clear, Morai, and I will try to do my best.